Hello everyone. So in this video, we are going to discuss question number 18 of GATE DA25 exam, and this question was asked for 1 mark simple question based on the hash table here. So we already saw this type of question as a part of our test series, right? Consider a hash table of size 10 with indices 0 to 9. So here we have a hash table having 10 slots. Okay, so here you can see starting from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this is basically a 9. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we have a hash function. So hash function is given to us where linear probing is used to handle the collision, right? So we already discussed what is linear probing here, right? It is an open hashing technique. In the case of closed hashing, we use a chaining technique there. That is basically we form a linked list in the case of collision, but here we are going for a linear probing. I hope everyone knows what is linear probing here, right? So simple, we need to go for a next empty slot. Go for next empty slot here. That's it. Okay. The hash table is initially empty, so we have a hash table empty, and the following sequence of keys is inserted into the hash table. So keys are given to us. The indices where keys 14 and 15 are stored respectively. Simple. So we have a key, we have a hash function here. So based on the value of a hash function, we are going to allot the index value to this particular keys here, right? So for the first key, that is 1, h of 1 is what? 3 into 1, that is 3 mod 10 is basically 3. So we are going to store the element 1 at index position 3 here. It's basically this one, right? Next we have a 4, h of 4 is what? 3 into 4 is 12. 12 mod 10 is basically what? 2. So 4 will get stored here, index position 2. H of 5 is what? 3 into 5 is 15. 15 mod 10 is basically a 5. So 15 will get stored here. Next we have H of 6. 3 into 6 is basically 18. 18 mod 10 is basically what? 8. So 6 will get stored here. Next we have 14. 14 into 3 is basically 42. 42 mod 10 is what? 2 here. So again we have to store at index position 2. Now see here what is happening. At index position 2 is already this slot is already occupied by the key 4 here. So here comes the concept of collision. Okay. So here you can see this element 4 and the 14 is colliding here. Then what to do? So we have to go for a linear probing technique. So in the case of linear probing, we have an updated hash function, that is h of ix is what? H of x, right, plus I, then whatever the mod we have, this mod 10. So this is what a function for linear probing. H of x plus I, then mod 10 like this. Now in this case, what is I here? So I is basically number of collisions starting from 0, 1, 2 like this, right? So here if I go to this particular index, we got a first collision here, that is I equals to 1. Again use this formula, h of x is 2, 2 plus 1 is basically 3, 3 mod 10 is basically what? 3. So if I go to a next index value 3 here, this also get occupied. So this is already occupied. So here we have a second collision, I equals to 2. Again if we use formula, so h of x is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 mod 10 is 4. Then we have to go for a fourth index, and here we can see an empty slot here. So we are going to store the element 14 at index position 4 here, like that. Okay, so I hope you understand why I said we have to go for a next empty slot directly. If you go by this particular formula, so this is basically what we are doing. We are searching for a next empty slot here, right? So algorithm use this type of formula for searching a next empty slot, but in the GATE exam we can clearly see where is the next empty slot, so we can directly put our key there. Okay, I hope you understand what we have done here. Because of the collision happen, we have searching for next empty slot one by one. So that is what plus I is doing here. That is number of collision here. Okay, then we have next element 15. H of 15 is what? 3 into 15, 45 mod 10 is basically what? 5 here. So if I go at the index position 5, again we have a collision, right? So this should be 5, right? Not 15. So again, already 5 is present at this particular slot. So here we have a collision. Then what we are going to do, when I equals to 1, if I put this formula, then I will go for a next slot here. This next slot is 6, that is empty. So I'm going to put the element 15 here, the key element 15 here, right? Simple. So the indices where keys 14 and 15 are what? 4 and 6. So option D is correct here. Simple question for 1 mark. You should know how this linear probing works. You should know what is chaining, right? What is double hashing? What is quadratic probing? That's it, right? So you can expect this type of question in the GATE exam. Also, they can give you this particular sequence and they can tell you select which one of the following is a resultant table. So they can give the 4 tables in the option like that. So at the end, what you need to do, you need to draw this table. Okay, most of the time you need to draw this table, then only you can solve this type of questions. Okay, I hope you understand the concept of hashing and linear probing here. That's it from my side. Thank you.